back when? And how long ago was this? Was it last
Look,
week, last
I'm a
year,
little
maybe 2
older,
years
but
ago?
yeah, I didn't see this in 1971. Unfortunately, I was not around then. But I my dad enjoyed Clint Eastwood movies, so I'm sure I saw it with him on cable at some point. And yeah, doing my rewatch that I did yesterday, maybe because I saw it on cable with him, I did not remember how much like nudity was in this movie, so that kind of took me off guard because it's been a little while since I sat down and watched it. But I know I've seen all of them. I have the DVD set. I've gone through all of them at one point or another. But certainly, after the Dollars movies, it's probably his most famous sort of character he ever played, I would imagine. So, but yeah, an interesting one at that, and turned into a little franchise here. But yeah, I watched a lot of dad movies with my dad, so this certainly qualifies. And we've done dad movie tournaments over on the Movie Hero Network, so it's definitely one of those things. So, no, I enjoy them for what they are, and I'm always a big Clint Eastwood fan.
Hmm. Nothing wrong with
Mhm.
that. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you for sharing that with us. So I'll go ahead and share my 2 cents. Jason, are you
Mm,
still, I guess, warming up your microphone? I'm assuming. Yeah, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, he's you know, fiddling with his toy. Yeah, no, still can't hear you, man. It's so strange. I don't know what the heck is going on with that setup of yours. Maybe you should
Go into the
call IT.
StreamYard settings,
Call,
look at your audio input,
yeah,
all that kind
yeah.
of stuff. So,
Check all that stuff. But in the
mhm.
meantime, I'm going to give you fine folks over there 2 cents here from my experience when it comes to watching the film known as Dirty Harry. So I didn't see this film, Austin, until like 3 years ago when I
Mhm.
was living in, I think, or 3 or 4 years ago. I was either living in Greensboro at the time or I was still here in Maryland. It was one or the other. And I remember sitting down and watching the movie, and I thought, wow, this is because I've heard about this movie over the years. I just haven't had a chance to see it until that point, and I actually really liked it. I mean, it's somewhat different than some of the other Eastwood movies I saw prior to this one, but it's still good, and it's very stylistic, very of its time. Tweed, plaid suits, whatever it is, but it works. I like it, and him giving the speech about the 44 Magnum, do you feel lucky, punk, all that kind of jazz. I
Mhm.
like it, and I think the antagonist in this movie, especially this one, really, really strong, really
Yeah,
strong.
he's really creepy. Yeah, he's really
Very
effective in
creepy,
what he
playing
does.
mind games, messing with everybody's
Yeah.
mind, and just like very demanding and straight to the point to a certain extent.
Mhm.
So I like it personally. This is one of my favorite Eastwood movies, and to a certain extent, it gets better every time I watch it. I mean, those are that's what I think about it anyway. What's his name? Nintendo Master, whatever your name is, Jason. Are you with us, or are you still there? I don't know what is going on. If you want, you could jump out and jump back in. Maybe that'll
Jump
fix
out
it.
and jump back in. Jump out, check the settings on StreamYard, then try to come back in, see if you can
Yeah,
connect and see if the
that's what
audio
I'll do.
settings work when you do the test on
What I'll do
that.
is
You
I'll
can
go into
test it
settings.
before you come in. So try that.
You can always try that. You can try and come back
Yeah.
in. But with that being said, yeah, I like this movie. It's good stuff. So, without any further ado, we're going to begin our feature presentation. Go back to the year that was, excuse me,
Hmm.
1971. 3, 2, 1, hit play. Here we go. And it's that
Got that
old
old
school.
school WB, yeah,
Yeah,
blue
Kinney.
background,
Was it Kinney?
Kinney
Kinney
Company,
Company.
yeah,
Yeah.
red and gold, yeah, very old Warner Brothers logo here for
Let
sure.
me see. There it is. Got it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a good. You don't see a lot of San Francisco movies,
Mm-mm.
so it's interesting that this one's in
Hardly
San
ever.
Francisco and not like L.A., Chicago, New York.
Mm-hmm.
Your typical like cop movie settings. From around that time.
Mm-hmm.
You look at
Yeah.
stuff like the same year, like French Connection. New York movie. Or yeah, you get like an LA movie or something like that. But yeah, you don't get a lot of San Francisco movies. The Dirty Harry franchise has kind of an exclusive on that to a degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Good shot to open
One
the
of the
movie with homeboy with his
yeah,
gun, his rifle.
his
And
rifle.
definitely,
I just
I definitely also dig the '70s like soundtrack of this movie with like
Mhm.
the chiming of the drum.
Yeah. And you know what the crazy thing is? Ironically enough, Lalo Schifrin does the music for this movie, and he's the same guy who composes the theme
Mhm.
song for Mission Impossible, which
Oh,
is
okay.
awesome.
Oh, like the TV
Yeah.
show, like you did the TV
Yeah.
theme. That's
Well, the
cool.
TV
Yeah,
show, and
that's
then they
awesome.
got it remastered for the movies.
That's awesome.
It is. Way to go. Lalo Schifrin is the individual's name. So feel free to look up
Hmm.
his discography. Excuse me. He's got a lot of music credentials under his belt. But yeah,
Hmm.
this is a creepy way to begin the movie. I'll say that.
And Don
And then
Siegel
as
directed a ton of movies. He has a long, long filmography, but he did he did some dad movie classics as well, you know, because he worked with Eastwood a couple times. He did Coogan's Bluff, and then he would later do
Oh,
Escape from Alcatraz, which is a dad movie favorite, Ryan.
oh
So
wow.
my dad
That
loved
one?
Escape from Alcatraz. That's a good one. Yeah,
Escape from Alcatraz. I have yet to see that, by the way.
yeah. He did Two
Should
Mules
have
for
been a
Sister
while ago.
Sarah. So yeah, a couple of Eastwood movies in his
Sarah.
kind of early career. But he did do a horror sci-fi class. He did the original Body Snatchers, Vision of the Body Snatchers, 1956. Don
The
Siegel.
original Body Snatchers. Wow.
OG.
Okay.
Yeah, OG.
Good way to open up the movie too. And Dirty Harry walks and that suit, man, and those shades. The shades are great. I think his sunglasses are one of the best accessories of the whole movie. They're
You know, the
so
shades, yeah, he wears them well. Again, it's a different enough character from like, he at this time, he was still fairly early in his career, but he had done the early westerns, he'd done the Dollars trilogy, he did Hang 'em High, Two Mules. So he'd done mostly westerns, one or two cop movies, but I think this kind of propelled his next phase of his career. You could say the first phase was kind of the western, and he continued to do the westerns. Obviously, he did what was
unforgettable.
it, High Plains Drifter? Not long after this, he did Joe Kidd,
Hang 'em
Outlaw
high.
Josie Wales, a few other '70s movies. So he would go back to it, kind of bounce back and forth. But this really kicked off him playing like cops and stuff, things like that.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, this
Hmm.
movie's really good, but yeah, some of the other ones we mentioned too. And we're actually going to be sitting here, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to be sitting here later this year, and we're going to be discussing the anniversary of Outlaw Josie Wales. So
Yeah. It's a
that's
solid
good.
western.
That's
It's
going
been
to
a
be
minute since I watched it all the way through, but when I
hmm
was going through like my early western, fan phase, when I was like introducing myself to a lot of those, and then I started clicking with a lot of the Eastwood stuff. I watched it then. I haven't gone back to it in a long time. I need to, but I mostly like the dollar stuff, and then I do like High Place Drifter a lot too. But yeah, Outlaw. It's been a little while. I need to go back and rewatch that one. So
hmm
maybe if I mean, I'd probably jump on with you guys. I'd probably have to rewatch it before I jumped on with you. You know what I mean? Do it. Same thing when I rewatched this yesterday because it just been a while since I sat down and watched it start to finish. Just been a minute. So yeah, that's why I said like I'd forgotten a few things in the movie because I used to see it on cable instead of on unedited on here. So I'd forgotten how kind of he goes to like a strip club at one point and got like the girl at the beginning and things like that. I'd just forgotten about throughout the movie.
I
Mm.
gotcha. I gotcha. But yeah,
And
no,
hey,
super
this
dope
movie's filmed
movie
in Panavision and Technicolor,
and
Ryan. Very
Technicolor
important.
and Pan. That's
That's a
right.
great shot, though. Look at the shot of San Francisco. And
That is a great wide shot. Look at
and
that.
it's real because obviously it's 1971. There's no CGI or
Nope.
superimposing or
He
anything
used the
like that.
state
It's all
music,
real.
Lalo Schifrin. It's in the credits.
Schifrin,
Joe
yeah, yeah.
Kidd, baby. He did
That's
it.
a cool. It's got to be. I don't know if like this is a real pool on top of a building or if they like built that pool for the movie,
For the
but it's
scene, yeah.
pretty cool the way they use it for the sequence. It looks
Oh,
great.
it's incredible. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's incredible. And by the way, here's another little most recent,
Mhm.
somewhat recent news about Dirty Harry. They just re-released it in 4K Ultra HD
Mm.
a few years ago. They actually re-released a whole bunch of Clint Eastwood movies that have been digitally remastered in 4K Ultra HD. So feel free to check those out. They're available
So
on
speaking of Outlaw Josie Wales, so the
Yes.
cinematographer for this movie is Bruce Surtees, who
Yes.
would become one of Eastwood's cinematographers. So he shot
Ooh.
this movie, he shot Joe Kidd, High Plains Drifter, Outlaw Josie Wales. He shot The Shootist, the last John Wayne movie. He shot Escape from Alcatraz. He shot Firefox, which is Eastwood. He shot Pale Rider.
Love that
So
movie.
Sudden Impact, which we watched. So he became like an Eastwood guy for a long time. So that's kind of cool. One of his go-to cinematography guys, and he worked consistently even through the 80s and 90s. So there you
And
go.
and this guy here, John Vernon, who plays the mayor in
John
this
Vernon, one of the great asshole character actors of all time.
yeah.
Yes.
He
No,
plays the
I
mayor in this one, and then he plays like the headmaster in Animal
yeah,
House.
he's the dean in Animal House.
You know,
He's
the
Dean
dean of
Wormer.
students in Animal House. He's
Dean
like,
Wormer, he's great. No, I love Animal House. That's where I first knew him from because Animal House is one of
okay.
my all-time favorite comedies. He's in Ernest Goes to Camp.
Oh
He plays
God.
the asshole in that movie.
Oh my.
Yeah, he's the asshole sheriff in Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh, Killer
Uh,
Clowns from Outer Space is him.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's him. Yeah, he plays like the main
Oh,
cop in that movie. He always plays a dick though, always. Like 100%. Like I've never seen him play like a nice guy ever.
send Inspector Callahan in.
I mean, he's not like a total a-hole in this movie
No, not
100%. Like
really.
he's kind of just doing his job and he's just kind of
Yeah.
a pushover, but they have a little back and forth, but he's not like a main antagonist or anything in this movie. He actually doesn't have as much screen time as you might think.
Oh, well, for the past three
I'm
quarters of
sitting
an
on my
hour,
ass in your office waiting on
our
you.
office is waiting on you.
Yeah.
Wow. Doesn't care. He doesn't care who's in charge. He'll say anything.
No.
He'll be perfect. He's basically like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, he just kicked the door open and he's going to talk back to Mr. McMahon. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, Dirty Harry, he's outside the law, he doesn't like authority. But yeah, John Vernon's been in a ton of stuff. He's always, very recognizable guy. So I'd kind of forgotten he was in this movie. But then you watch it, and he really only has like 2 or 3 scenes. He's not in it a lot, but he's kind of in here.
I mean, that's why he's mentioned at the end of the credits, and John Vernon as
And John Vernon, yeah, it's kind of the and credit, but yeah.
He's the and
Died
credit.
in 2005, but
Oh.
yeah, he was on the Mission Impossible TV series a couple of times. Speaking of Mission Impossible, so there you go. Yeah, did a lot of TV in the 70s. He's in Outlaw Josie Wales, so we'll see him again when you do that one.
Yep, and I remember seeing, and it's funny because I've been watching. One of the things I find myself doing on social media, Austin, a lot is watching trailers for older movies,
right?
Or watching trailers for 4K releases of movies that have been digitally remastered. And Outlaw Josie Wales just happens to be one of them. And John Vernon's got a thick beard in that one because it's the West. Everyone's got a beard.
Yeah.
And he says, Josie Wales lives by the feud.
Mm-hmm.
He'll have to run for it now. It's just, I'm like, oh my gosh, John Vernon's in that. Yeah, he's everywhere.
Yeah, he's all over the place. But yeah, he's always fun. He's got a good presence to him. He's got a great voice, really good voice.
He's a real, his voice is really good for almost any role that you want to put John Vernon in, really.
That dude right there, the chief guy that's got kind of the weird looking nose and stuff like that. He's a character actor. I gotta look up his name, but he was on like every TV show in the 60s and 70s, essentially every single one. His name's John Larch. Just got one of those unique kind of faces,
I got it.
So he always got casted as like a cop or something.
Do we got it?
I think we're in.
Finally, all right, we're in.
He got it.
All right, let me get my headphones.
Okay.
My friends, Dottie Henson has her team 1 out from the top.
Oh my God.
Wrong movie, wrong genre, wrong decade. I don't know what the heck we're doing here, but yeah, I'll tell you what we are doing here. For those of you who are just tuning in and wondering what the frack is going on, this is the 55th anniversary watch-along of Clint Eastwood's action thriller, right? Masterpiece known as Dirty Harry. Go ahead, make my day. Different movie, same franchise. I'm your host, Ryan of Anaco Channel. Austin is here because he's always here. And Jason finally got something known as technology to work in his favor. And and apparently we can't hear you now because apparently now you're picking up.
Oh no, his mic was working and now he plugged in his headphones.
Oh, he's back.
There he is.
Like that. Jeez.
What a mess.
Like
this is I think this is going to go down as your greatest one yet. I think if this is any sort of a thing for this, I think we're going to go down as the best for the show.
The show.
Yes.
Right. Thank you. I'm going to make a note of this. I have a notepad right here on the left-hand side of my desk. I'm going to write it down and date it that Jason said this on this day at this time. They say in the hospital, mark it. Anyway, Jason, good to see you, man. We're happy that you're here. Just to catch everybody up, we are currently 10 minutes and 47 seconds into the movie known as Dirty Harry. So yes.
All right.
A little ahead of you. But queue up your copy on physical media or streaming service. Watch the movie along with us. Comment down below in the chat for those of you who are watching or listening to this program.
That is a huge hot dog.
It's a
10:40 what?
Well, now we're at 11:05. 11:05.
We're at like 11:05, coming up on 11:10. Yeah.
All right.
The robbery's about to go down.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in the hot dog shop.
Yeah, he's like, is car still running over there? Thing like that.
Looking at the car.
Oh, this is the famous line.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're coming up on the scene. Yeah.
But yeah. So once again, like and share. And if you're watching this live replay, thank you. And Jason, I'm so happy to see you, and I'm happy to have audio in your studio. That's a great thing to have.
Yeah, it's nice to hear me.
Yeah, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see.
Mhm.
By the way, I'm just curious. Before I ask you the $2 million question of what your first experience was watching this movie, whenever it was, what inspired this background of yours? It's dangerous to go alone. Take
It's
this.
from the
What is that?
Legend. It's from the Legend of Zelda.
Ah,
Yes, it's
okay.
from the Legend of Zelda, and I thought it would be fun. That is a big hot dog.
It's
Yeah. We're
And
at the coming up on the 12:05, by the way. So the alarm just went off. He's outside.
he's
yep,
about to
I'm
make-
there.
Yeah.
He's
He's
about
walking out.
to. He
Oh.
told the guy to freeze. They're going to the end of the gunfight. There you go. So
Anyway, I'm just curious if you're willing to share,
Uh-huh.
Jason. What was it like for you seeing this movie way back when?
Way back when.
And
Jeez,
when did
Ryan,
you first
thanks.
see this? Is my basic question.
I was a little kid, probably too young to.
Too
that I
young
sh-
to see R-rated movies.
I'm guessing this is probably too young to see it, but it was always a classic. My family loved the Dirty Harry movies, and
Nice.
I think the first one I ever saw was what was the one? The one before Deadpool, or
was
the
Sudden
Deadpool.
Impact.
So I think the first one I ever saw was Sudden Impact, and then I saw the Deadpool, and then I went
Yeah.
back and watched the other
The
ones.
other three.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
That's
he
cool.
turned into, as all those movies did, he turned into more of a superhero toward the other ones.
Kinda like
this
what
one,
they-
he's actually more flawed, and he gets his ass kicked a couple of times.
he
Like
does.
he's not
He does.
invincible in this movie.
No. It's kind of the same thing that happened with what's his name, John
Charles
Rambo.
I thought you were going to say Charles Bronson.
Well, not so much. Well, I haven't
Definitely Charles Bronson in the Death
Yeah.
Wish movie. When you do
Yes.
Death Wish 3 and 4, when you get to the canon films, Death
Yeah.
Wish, yeah, he's a superhero in
Can I
those
be honest
movies.
with you, Austin? I've never seen
Yeah.
Death Wish. I've never
Okay,
seen
so
Oh.
here's the thing about Death Wish. The first two relatively serious movies,
Yeah.
the 3 and 4 when they went to canon films became insane action movies.
insane
Here you go.
action movies. Yeah.
6 shots or only 5. Simon, I forgot and lost track of myself.
Tell you the truth, it all.
Powerful handgun in the world.
So when I hear 44 Magnum, the first thing that comes to my mind is Eastwood every time.
Yeah. Now it used to be the
Do
most
I
powerful
feel-
handgun. It used to be the most powerful handgun in the world. It is no longer.
What is the most powerful now?
The Smith & Wesson 500.
Thank you. I was wondering what it was.
Do you know the funny thing is one of the misquoted is "Do you feel lucky, punk?" And he never says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, because he says he says
I gots to
you have
know.
to ask yourself, do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Yeah,
it's
I
always
gots to know.
Gots to know.
Hey, I got to know.
You could see the devastation on his face when he knew he could have gotten away with it too.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
It's just like, damn
Click.
it.
Because he drops the line. Son of
Son
a
of a-
bitch. It drops it right there. No, dude, Jason, the fact that you watched this movie when you were too young to know what an R-rated movie was, that's
oh no,
cool.
I was well into those rated R movies. Predator in '87.
Sure. Which, by the way, that'll be one of the watch-alongs we're going to be doing for next year's season of Watchalong. So
Oh,
you're
yeah.
more than welcome to sit in on
Mhm.
Predator.
I'd love to.
Yeah, because Predator is
Mhm.
next year. Adventures in Babysitting is next year. What was another one we were discussing?
You got to do RoboCop from '87.
RoboCop is next year, which is a big one.
Yeah.
Jason, you know that one.
Yes, I do.
So we'll be sitting here discussing that one. Which again, Jason is going to be sitting here front row center for all.
Mhm.
I don't know. Do you? I mean, I'm just curious. Did you like Adventures in Babysitting in '87? Did you like that one?
Yeah.
Jason?
I liked every. I always describe myself as an easy lay. I like everything for the most part.
God. Okay, that's a little forward, but okay.
But no, I mean, like I'm
Yeah.
pretty. That's the thing. It's like most movies I grew up with. I
True.
talk about them in the sense that
True.
I know they're not good.
Yeah.
Like if somebody says, oh, Porky's, I'm like, I know Porky's isn't a great movie, but I love it. It means so much to me. I enjoyed that. Revenge of the Nerds, not a great
Oh, yeah.
movie. I love it.
I love Revenge of the Nerds. Revenge of the Nerds rules. It's great.
All right. By the way,
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace.
Robert
Yeah,
Carradine.
to-
Rest in peace, Robert Carradine.
About
Yeah,
that. Very
100%.
sad.
I got to meet him
Yeah.
3 years ago, so
3 years
along with a good chunk of the other cast. Yeah, so I did get to meet him a few years ago.
I'm
what's his
currently,
name,
by the
Curtis?
way, getting a signed Blu-ray of RoboCop. I'm getting signed by Peter Weller. We're
Oh,
doing
nice.
a signature series with him, so I'm excited about that.
Oh, you guys are doing a signature series with him?
hmm
Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Is he going to sign him? Is he gonna? Hold on. Is he gonna Simon Peter Weller RoboCop or just Peter Weller?
I just Peter. I don't know. Let's see what he says. I got a chrome pen though, so I think the chrome pen's gonna look pretty solid.
Nice. It's gonna be sweet, man.
Look at these beautiful 1970s high rises.
We were talking about the opening when you were still working out your title. Some of the shots you have from the rooftops and stuff of the San Francisco are really great in this movie. They're really good. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. You guys are doing a signature series of "Your Move, Creep." That's fantastic because I mean, everyone's favorite line. I think I may speak for everyone when I say in RoboCop, my favorite line. I think everybody's favorite line is "Dead or alive, you're coming with me."
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Yeah, I think it's a little too much for him to put on a Funko Pop, so I may want to. If I were hypothetically, if I had my choice, I would have him sign with my favorite. That's my favorite. But let me see: "Your Move, Creep," or "Come quietly, or there will be trouble."
Or, hey, I'm RoboCop. Remember that one?
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
So lately we have lost a couple like really classic actors.
We've lost a lot lately.
But there's Clint Eastwood and Jack Nicholson still
pushing, man.
Doing their thing.
Still pushing. And speaking of Jack Nicholson, did you see the trailer that dropped yesterday for Batman?
Yes, I did. It made me. I made an entire playlist based off of Party Man. It's all movie stuff from the 80s. It's great.
It's great. Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. All right. And they do it in Lego form, and it's so good. It's so funny.
So here's the great. This is they don't do this anymore in movies necessarily, but in the 70s was a big deal. Harry hates everybody.
Yeah, he's an equal opportunity hater. You know?
Equal opportunity employee. No,
sure. He hates all races and colors and creeds. It's fine. Yeah, because he drops like all the sort of slur names in the sequence.
And it ends with especially.
Especially, yeah.
Around here, yeah, but I went to school in San Jose State. Play ball? Oh no, I boxed. Light heavyweight? Yeah, which is what I needed. It's a college boy.
Meanwhile, Harry's what in his 30s here? What's he supposed to be?
Well, so I looked this up, and this hurt me a little bit.
The timeline
this hurt me a little bit. He's making this movie. He's 40 years old. I turned 40 in a month, right? So I'm as old as Dirty Harry.
I'm gonna be 40. I'm gonna be 46. Or I am 46. I'm gonna be 47.
Yeah, so you're older than Clint Eastwood in these movies. In a couple of days.
Jason? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm an old.
But Jason, I would say this: like, you don't look it. I'd like to think I don't look it. I think they put something in 70s water, back in the day, or in the Hollywood water.
They put lead.
It was lead. Well, Jason,
here it is. Here it is.
Oh god, all the slurs.
You name it.
Ask him.
How does he feel about Mexicans?
Especially those, yeah. I'd like to think it. The rampant alcohol and cigarettes also didn't help either back then.
No.
So,
look, I grew up. I'm a Generation X, late Gen Xer, and we had our share of cigarettes and alcohol.
Right.
Doing half.
But I don't know what it is now though. Like, because I mean, I'm a later millennial, and I myself, a lot of the people who are like 40 now, I'd like to think we don't look, like a 40-year-old did in 19. You look literally, you look at like Humphrey Bogart when he was 40. He looks 60. You know what I mean? Like there's something back then to where.
Well, he had a hard life. I think he had a hard life.
Yeah, but there's just these old movie stars. They just looked older back then. I don't know. There's something about it.
But then again, look, I mean, he's in his mid 90s. Robert Duvall was 90 something.
95. Yeah.
Mel Brooks is 99.
Which is and they're still making Spaceballs 2. Search for more.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
What's crazy about Mel Brooks is he was in that documentary they made with him. He was talking about when he was 5 years old and his mother was listening to Bing Crosby on the radio, and I'm just like, Mel Brooks is 99. He was 5 listening to Bing Crosby at the peak of his career. Yes. On the radio.
Austin.
He's listening in the 1920s on the radio. Yeah, I know. It's bonkers.
Weird, it's weird, right?
So here, I think Dirty Harry, in a lot of these movies from like the 70s this, they had realistic villains that went away in the 80s, because the 80s the villain was always like
You had to be a cartoon character.
it was some
Little
jacked
bit
up
over the
dude. It
top.
was what's his face from Commando.
Yeah, no, Vernon Wells,
Yeah,
the auction,
just that.
Come on, Bennett.
Yeah.
That's body.
Bennett, let off some steam, Bennett.
Or you had to be. I mean, speaking of RoboCop, you had to be like, what's his name from that '70s show? You know, just being like Boddicker being a coked up.
I work for Dick Jones.
Dick Jones. Yeah, I mean, but no, you're right. He in this movie, he's just a creepy dude who's like sniping people, right? And and then when he actually starts talking, he's kind of a nerdy, wimp, like when he gets down to it, but like, he's still a creeper, for what he is. But yeah, he's like, he doesn't look like a movie star, you know what I mean? He doesn't look like he's not doing long monologues. He's you could see this guy doing stuff in real life, like a guy similar to this. He looks like a guy you'd see a mugshot of after like a mass shooting or something. That's what he looks like.
Yeah. The antagonist in this one, you mean Scorpio?
Yeah,
Scorpio. Yeah, the Scorpio.
Oh, by the way, Palmetto is in the chat. They say, I've been watching this channel for a few months now. I'm super busy all the time, so I've been missing a lot of the live streams. I'm so stoked to finally catch this.
Hey, well, thanks for having me.
Thank you, Palmetto. We appreciate you, good person.
Yeah. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be here with you guys. It's been a long time, and
dude, it's been ages since we've caught you in the studio, man. You're selling this, you're selling that, you're doing Beltway jackfruit.
Last year was such a messed up year in my personal life, but we're good this year. You on the roof. There we go.
Yeah, you're on the
So,
roof.
by the way, we should say the Scorpio guy, his name is Andrew Robinson.
Yes.
The actor, he's still with us. He's 84. So he's still around.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's still around. He said he got typecasted after this movie, naturally, as like because he played such a creep in this movie. But so I was looking through his filmography. The two other things I know him from, he's in Child's Play 3 and Hellraiser.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He plays a barber. He plays the barber at Child's Play 3 that gets killed, like the weirdo barber. Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, he was on a bunch of TV shows. He always showed up as like a villain in a random episode of a TV show. So if you look up his thing in the 70s and 80s, he showed up on every other TV show ever.
Wow.
And yeah, he did a few things, and then he got a regular role on Deep Space Nine.
Whoa.
So yeah.
Deep Space Nine.
He was the Cardassian Taylor guy on Deep Space Nine. Elam, yeah. So
I do intend to watch more Deep Space Nine. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
So he's been a consistently like steady working actor, mostly TV, but yeah, he's done some movies here and there. So, but if you look through his TV credits, he's been in a ton of TV shows. Yeah, episode of this, episode of that. It's like every TV show you can think of, especially in the 80s and 90s. So, he's a working dude. So good for him.
Yeah, which is always.
But he got typecasted as a villain after this movie. Because that's what happened in the 70s. If you played something well enough, if you played something well enough, especially a villain, you got typecasted as a villain.
How about that line there? Get out of the way, Hammerhead.
That's
hand suitcase.
That's Jason. That's an insult you don't hear anymore. Hey, what are you doing, Hammerhead?
What are you doing, you stupid face?
Well, what's the line from Peanuts? You blockhead.
You blockhead.
Remember that, Jason?
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Which, by the way, Jason, I don't know if you heard the news or not. I posted this. Some of the pages I haven't posted this.
So you look it up. What does a hammerhead mean in slang according to the AI? Google AI. It's a stupid person.
Thanks for interrupting me mid-sentence, Austin.
Sorry.
No, it's cool.
I just had to follow up on his hammerhead thing. For anybody who doesn't know,
wasn't there? There was a TV series called Street Sharks, and one of them was a hammerhead shark, I believe. Yeah, there you go. There's a throwback for you. Jason, I recently got word that Patricia Patz, the voice actress of Peppermint Patty, is going to be on the show later this season.
Really?
Yeah, she's going to be on And I Quote, son. It's coming.
Wow.
Yeah, the voice of Peppermint Patty is going to be in the building. Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm going to tune in for that one.
That Patricia, I met her at Ocean City Comic-Con in Ocean City, Maryland. What's up, Eastern Shore? Mm-hmm. And she was very, very good to me. Very, very nice. And we had a really good conversation. And sure enough, we made a deal, and she's in. She's going to be.
Yeah, she's. So I'm guessing she's probably in her 70s by now.
Late 60s, actually.
Late 60s? Okay.
70, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I forgot they're little kids when they start out doing
They're
that.
like
aren't
5.
They?
Yeah. They're like 3 or 5 or 6 when they
well,
got
I want to make sure you when you post about that, I want to hear about that. That sounds incredible.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's much later. It's a bit later on in the year, but she is going to be here or on the virtual studio lot, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And we had some really good conversations when we were chatting up at Ocean City Comic Con. So she's looking forward to it.
Nice.
And was she
the OG, like from my favorite special, from the Thanksgiving special, in other words? That's what I want to know.
Her credits are listed on the website. She was in Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown. I think another one was Be My Valentine. Charlie
Did
Brown.
you see those 70s boobs, by the way?
Yeah.
What was that?
The 70s.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I wasn't focusing on that so
Well,
much.
here's the thing, Jason. These guys start beating him up because they think he's a peeping Tom, but in the later scene when he's got the binoculars and they're looking for the killer, he does start to peep on people. So, like, he is.
It turns into a whole rear. There we go. Second
shot.
There it is.
To answer your question a moment ago, Jason, she was the voice actress on She's a Good Skate, Charlie Brown. You're the Greatest, Charlie Brown, and Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown.
Okay.
And Don't Come Back.
Don't come back. Get the heck out of here, you hammerhead, Charlie Brown.
Subtitle of Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, which, by the way, that one and the other one, She's a Good Skate, Charlie Brown, they both came out in 1980.
Okay, so that was the second run. The second run. Mm-hmm. The original Pepper Patty aged out at that point.
I suppose so. Yes, and You're the Greatest, Charlie Brown. She was the voice of Pepper Patty in that from 1979.
Wow,
there you go.
The year I was born.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
For you to tune in.
That's right.
Say, hey, Patricia, what was it like being the voice of You're the Greatest, Charlie Brown when I was
born? So in the year of the goat.
Yeah. How does it feel to be? Yeah, but she was a voice actress of Pepper and Patty during those iterations of the Peanuts characters. So there you go.
That's good. Good work.
Quick side note, Ryan. The guy playing shout out the guy who's playing his partner here. It's Rennie Santoni. If we do later this year, I think we're doing Cobra. He shows up in Cobra. So.
Dude. Jason, you like Cobra, right?
Who doesn't like John Cobretti?
yeah. Marion Cobretti.
Jason, let's face facts. You're a disease.
And I'm also the cure.
But it's funny. Look up his filmography. He's a cop in every other thing. So there you go.
I guess him getting typecast is much different than Scorpion.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well,
I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of character actors who you look up. Some people they play like a judge in every movie, or some kind of government official. There's just sometimes there's just some.
But you can have a good career. Fred Thompson.
Yeah,
his whole career, and he even went to Congress afterwards.
Yeah,
tried to run for president, and that was like,
Yeah.
But speaking of which, because we brought up this individual's name earlier, and I want to give a shout out to him. R.I.P. To the best crew chief in fictional history, Harry Hogg, played by Robert Duvall from Days of Thunder, one of my all-time favorite early Tom Cruise movies. And I got to be honest with you, I watched Days of Thunder so much as a kid on VHS. It is so good. And that's when I learned that he didn't slam at you, he didn't bum at you, he didn't nudge you, he rubbed you. And rubbing, son, is racing. That's one of the biggest life lessons, Jason, I ever learned from Days of Thunder.
I haven't seen that in a long time. I just remember they're saying it's Top Gun on a race course on wheels.
Yeah, it's Top Gun, which it literally is. And
I mean, it's the same director too as Tony Scott, so it makes sense.
And Carrie Elways is in it.
Yeah, and you know what's the weirdest thing I'm hearing now is because that movie, has nostalgia for a lot of people, and Tom Cruise, did Maverick and whatnot, and F1 was a big hit. Now they want to cross over F1 with Days of Thunder, have Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt like team up as race car drivers.
Cold Trickle, Jason, he's coming back.
Yeah.
Did they name him after the famous race car driver Dick Trickle? It had to be.
So it had to be, right? Yeah.
It had to be. By the way, Paul Meadows says, is the voice of Peppermint Patty was actually a lady? Yes, her name is Patricia Patz, and she voiced the character of Peppermint Patty.
Do you think that? I think they got her resume. They were just like, well, now you got to get it. It's kismet. It's serendipitous.
she would, like I said, she's a very nice individual. If you ever get a chance to see her conventions, which by the way, she has a lot of conventions she's going to be appearing at this year, Jason. So check her out if you see her on the guest list, man. She's a wonderful person to.
I will.
meet
The
and
next
talk
one,
with.
I'm going to MegaCon in Orlando, which,
Dude.
and I don't normally like Orlando, but
Yeah.
Florida in March, it's all right. I'll
And the
take
other
I'll
thing
take
is,
the weather.
for
I
the
worked
fact that
a
they-
I worked a wrestling show at MegaCon in Orlando one time. I reffed a wrestling show we did in the middle of MegaCon.
Nice.
That was fun. Yeah, that's where I first met Jason David Frank, was at a MegaCon in
ADF.
Orlando. Yeah. And Charles Fleischer, the voice of Roger Rabbit, he was kind of an asshole.
Charles
Yeah.
Oh, did you see that little punch he just gave him? He just
Yeah,
gave
it was
him.
pretty fun.
Oh yeah, a little jab. Now here's the question: did they rip the scene off a little bit in Lethal Weapon?
No, they definitely parodied it in Naked Gun for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this whole like he goes up there not really to like talk him down, but to be like, well, I mean, you could jump, but it's going to splatter your brains all over the sidewalk essentially, and it's going to be a really messy scene.
You know what it is? It's a good plot device because you get to see that, if he really wasn't a caring person, if he really was just like a jerk, he would have just let the guy fall down. But he's still. It just goes to show you that he may be like he's no nonsense, but he's also going to do his job and not let this guy die.
Yeah,
so I think that's
his own way of doing it. Yeah.
Yes. It's Harry's way. Harry Callahan.
Now you know why we call me Dirty Harry.
Hey, he said it. He said the line.
Take a shot for the name of the movie.
All right, let's go, Austin. Give me your okay. Anyway,
and then the next one, he's like, and that's why they call me the Enforcer. Yeah. And check this out. This is the Deadpool.
This really is some magnum force.
Oh man,
Jason.
That really had a sudden impact on me.
Jason, stop. Just to catch everybody up to speed here, we're 33 minutes and 28 seconds into the movie known as Dirty Harry. Cue up your copy on physical media or what is known as a streaming service. Watch the movie along with us. Comment down below in the chat. And thank you to everybody who has chimed in. And if you're watching us live on the replay, thank you so much. And just to give everyone a quick programming note, Jason, for the next 3 weeks after this, we're going to be celebrating 3 Mission Impossible movies that are turning a certain age. So next Friday the 6th, the original turns 30.
Wow.
And then the week after that, Mission Impossible 3, my favorite of the franchise, turns the big 2-0.
I'm glad you said that. I really did like Mission
MI3 has gotten a resurgence, and that movie rules. It's great.
Philip Seymour Hoffman is the most scariest villain in the whole freaking.
And then you forget that Lawrence Fishburne was like the head guy for a while for that one movie.
You got
yeah.
And what's the third one? What's the third anniversary?
And the one to round out the month of March Madness.
Ghost Protocol.
We're calling it Mission March Madness. It'll be Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Turns 15, Jason. 15.
That's a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing beats Philip Seymour Hoffman in the third movie.
You don't think I'll do it?
Where he's just like, you got a wife, I'm gonna hurt her, and I'm like, oh,
dude, I'm gonna kill you right in
front of her.
I'm like,
and then the scene where he's like, he's doing the.
I'm fine. Wait outside
for 7 minutes.
No, it's great, Jason. It's great, man. So if you want to come back and hang out with us, on March 6th, 13th, or 20th, just give me a holler, man. You're in.
All right, I'm gonna look. I'm looking at my calendar right now.
6th, 13th, and 20th is when we're doing all 3 of those Mission Impossibles. So
20th, I cannot. But the 13th, Friday the 13th, I'm thinking about that one. The third one, I would love to do that.
3. That's Mission Impossible 3. So
that'd be a good one.
So you might want to sit in for Friday the 13th. And hope our luck holds.
It will.
It will. And like I said, Mission Impossible 3 is my favorite. I just did a rewatch of both 1 and 3 a few nights ago, and I freaking love 3. So I mean, I already did, but like Philip Seymour Hoffman's speech in the beginning, and then the way he just any scene he's in, he just owns it.
Early J.J. Abrams, before he was just like, "Hey, remember this?" and then that was his shtick.
Yeah.
but it was good.
What?
It got you right into the movie, and it got you
I
shocked.
I always argued, Jason, that third movie is what set the template for the rest of the ones that came
Oh
after
yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
Like as far as like the template of the flow of the movies,
Different teams,
yeah, always having like an opening scene, kind of like James Bond, that sort of was like the end of
James
another
Bond,
mission,
yeah.
like the end of another mission that kind of comes back later into the plot, and then like introducing kind of a different team or whatever, and then they kind of have a little consistency with that because that's the first one you get Simon Pegg in there, like not in the field, but he's in that movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so you get a few things like that in there.
What do you
Kerry Russell.
What do you think of Harry Callahan's suit choices in this? His sports coats are.
I love his outfits. I think
they're
costumes are
great.
great.
I think I'd put them up with the Kevin.
What's his name?
For Miracle, Kurt Russell in Miracle as Herb Brooks. Yeah. I'd put those up.
Listen,
that's the Hall of Fame of sports coats.
Which, by the way, the Miracle on Ice, the movie Miracle with Kurt Russell is a great sports movie. And speaking of which, congratulations to the U.S. Men's hockey team.
Yes,
for winning the gold medal for the first time since 19.
And the women's hockey team, same year.
I did not know that it's been 46 years to the day since Team USA.
That was fun. But the great thing, you had the men's and the women's team.
The women's hockey team won gold. So, by the way, congratulations to both men and women's hockey teams of Team USA all the way. Which reminds me of that speech, Jason. Who are you? Dean Portman from where? Chicago, Illinois. You, Julie Gaffney from Bangor, Maine. Anyway.
Ryan.
Yes.
There's a Mighty Ducks connection in this movie.
Is there? Oh yes, Joseph Summer. Yeah.
Joseph Summer, Ducksworth is in this movie.
Ducks.
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Yeah, he's in this movie.
Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Anyway, by the way, Palmetto, I want to answer your question with enthusiasm because this is a great question. Ryan, will there be a watch-along of the OG movie known as The Fast and the Furious for its 25th anniversary? Yes, Palmetto. Yes. Just say yes. Yes. We are going to be celebrating not just the original, Jason. We're going to be celebrating Fast and the Furious OG's 25th.
Yeah, Tokyo Drift, baby.
Tokyo Drift turns 20, baby.
One of my favorites.
Entry in the franchise, in my opinion.
I think like the perfect like double feature or maybe even triple feature for the evening. You have Halloween 3 and then Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. As in movies that don't fit the rest of the series.
I like Tokyo Drift. Sue me. And then
no, it's great. No, hey,
I like it. Hey, listen, my two favorite entries in the Fast and Furious franchise are oddly enough the two that don't feature Vin Diesel: Too Fast, Too Furious, and Tokyo Drift. So I'm fine with that.
Look, we got again.
Yeah. Hello, young ladies.
He's peeping. He is a peeping Tom. Right. Where are those guys in the alley when you need them?
I don't know. By the way, the other one we're going to be celebrating, folks, for everyone wondering what the schedule is in regards to Fast and Furious, I believe it's going to be Fast Fives. 15th, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's awesome. I've been praying to the car gods, Jesse Cole. Well, it's coming later this year, Palmetto. So what you got to do is you got to subscribe to the channel, right? You got to ring the bell to be notified of when the videos go up or they go live. And make sure you click all notifications, not just some, but all notifications. Just click
the 70s music all the way.
Yeah, so tune in for that. Jason, I take it you may or may not want to sit in on some of the Fast and Furious movies.
It's been a minute. I don't want to overcommit myself.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen. When we get to that, when we get closer to the airings of those episodes, I will send you a message and find out if your schedule's open.
Well, I tell you, for next year. Actually, no. Next year. Cuffs is going to be 35 years old. So if you want to do that, I will gladly pencil me in for Cuffs in January.
I never even heard, what the heck is this? I never heard of it.
With Christian Slater. Oh, look, we got our first shootout.
Yeah.
By the way, do you know what year the other Christian Slater movie came out, Jason? Gleaming the Cube?
Gleaming the Cube, I believe, was 1986.
What? Oh, is it? We might be able to do a 40th anniversary watch along of that.
I think it was 86.
Anyone else know Gleaming the Cube's?
If it's not 86, it was 87.
Well, hey, we can always do it next year in the schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
I'm sorry, it was 89.
Okay,
I was very wrong about that
We got a
one.
few years left.
Yes.
What a shootout this is, by the way. This
It's
is one heck
amazing.
of a shootout. In the middle
Yeah.
of the night, by the way.
It was
Where-
Heather's. Heather's was 1988.
Oh, that was 88. Thank you.
So
Yes,
that was the start of Peak Slater. So you had
was
that
Peak Slater. Yep.
Peak Slater. You had Heather's, Legend of Billie Jean,
Oh yeah.
Pump Up the
Oh,
Volume,
the volume. I
and
was going to
Gleaming
say,
the
yeah.
Cube.
I
Yeah.
need to sit down and watch Pump Up the Volume. I want to see that movie.
Ryan, if you want to come over one night, I got all of these movies.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you and
in
I
my
have to
giant
exchange-
wall of physical media.
All right. Well, you and I have to exchange some information off camera, and we'll figure out a time for me to come over and see.
No,
that.
let's dox ourselves. We're
I'm just gonna say, Jason, you have a wall of fame of movies that I need to see. So
I do. It's
I need to-
ridiculous.
I need to
Hey,
see
I have a wall of movies
Well,
too.
look at
You
him.
I
can
know
see me
you
right
do.
behind me.
It's-
It's right here. It goes. It's literally the entire wall, as well as you can't even see the ones on the other side.
You can't
So,
see the wall. Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm. It is a good looking set, though. I will admit.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Palmetto says I'm already subscribed, brother. Well,
thank
thank you,
you.
Palmetto. Appreciate you. And by the way, Palmetto, do me a favor. I want you to tell all your friends about me. All right, tell all your friends to subscribe to this channel because let me tell you something. This season, and was it Austin? You were privy to this because you get the link to the whole schedule. We've got some Outlaw Josie Wales this year, Jason. That's turning a certain age. Outlaw Josie Wales. So there's another.
Also, Robert Duvall. Oh no, that was Joe Kidd. Sorry,
That was Joe
Wrong one.
Kidd. Sorry. Let me see. He's got an anniversary this year. You know what? I'm going to share this with you because I actually just got a message from my friend the other day. She was like, "Hey, can I sit in on this, that, and the other?" I was like, "Yeah, sure. Why not?" We're doing 35 years of T2 Judgment Day.
Mhm.
Right? We're doing that this year. We're also going to be sitting here talking about the 25th anniversary of The Mummy Returns, considering the fact we're finally getting a Mummy 4 with Rachel Weisz and Brendan Fraser in a couple of years, right?
Mhm.
So that one's on the
Coming.
table.
By the way, coming back to theaters in my Regal next month.
What is Regal?
Mummy returns for a whole week.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Mummy Returns is coming.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, March is going to be a madness of a month, not just for the fact that we're doing 3 watch-alongs of 3 of the greatest Mission Impossible movies of all time, but we're going to be, what is it? They're re-releasing TMNT 2 Secret of the Use in theaters for its 35th. And they're also re-releasing, as you pointed out, The Mummy Returns.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jason, you might want to buy some movie tickets, brother. You're going to be busy.
I might, yeah. Palmetto also mentioned that Broken Arrow is 30 years old.
That's Christian Slater and Travolta, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
is. I just watched that recently. It's still great.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because I've never seen Broken Arrow.
Oh, it's John Travolta at his most
Travoltist.
his second peak Travolta.
It's
during
behind
his Pulp
Face
Fiction,
Off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really it's a way to send a message. You know what this says, right? All I know is the letter says she'll be alive.
This is very like law-abiding citizen.
Yeah.
Oh, he took the glasses off. That means it's serious.
It's very serious when you take the glass off.
There you go.
Yes, it means pay attention. I'm about to say something. Get serious and say something very
Okay.
serious right now.
No tricks.
Mhm. Although I do like this sequence because this sequence, again, it reminds me of other movies, but I forgot this movie did it first. There's a very similar sequence to this in both Along Came a Spider and Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Ooh, yeah.
Die Hard with a Vengeance is good.
Die Hard with a Vengeance is my
So-
favorite Die Hard movie of all time.
But there's a sequence in Along Came a Spider with Morgan Freeman where he's running from like phone to phone trying to pick up the phone in time, and it's very similar.
You know,
Mhm.
one of these days, I haven't done this yet, but speaking of double features, Jason, I want to sit down and watch Along Came a Spider and Kiss the Girls.
Mhm.
Along Came a Spider has some opening sequence CGI that does not hold up that I forgot about.
Okay, okay.
Very,
So-
very bad. Very
Okay,
bad.
But I
Yeah.
still want to sit down and I want to watch both Morgan Freeman iterations of his
I had
own.
forgotten about it, and we were live on a tournament fight one time, and we were talking about that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I like that movie." And he was saying, "Oh my god, the opening has some of the worst CGI ever." And I investigated it while we were on the show on another tab, and it was so bad I had to pull it up on the show, and we watched like 30
serious?
seconds of it. It was really bad.
Wow.
yeah, like
Well-
this car sequence of this dam, like
Okay,
it looked,
well,
it looked
if I-
horrendous.
if I find
Yeah.
it on streaming, I'm going to watch Kiss the Girls and what's the other one? Along Came a Spider. I want to sit down and watch those.
Right.
I used to own Kiss the Girls. I don't own it any longer.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
must
you know,
have Must
I
have
was gonna
sold
say,
that one.
you can always go to your friendly neighborhood Collector's Corner in Parkville. What's up, guys? Collector's Corner, we love you guys. You can always go there and get the Divida again.
I'm sure, but I don't know. I don't think I'm going to watch that one much more.
Fair enough,
I went through a period of time where I went through. I'm just like, I don't
Eh.
think I'm going to watch the big hit with Mark Wahlberg again.
Yeah, that's all right.
And if I do, I'll figure it out. And
See, I have the same problem with some of my movies, but at the same time, then it like comes up for some random reason, and I'm like, well, I guess I'm glad I have the DVD. So, you know,
well, it's one of those things where you're just like, well, thank goodness for Tubi.
Yeah,
to
Tubi
come
has
in there
everything.
and just
Yeah.
keep you right.
Dude, did you hear the news, everybody, that they're gonna drop all 85 episodes of Batman the Animated Series on Tubi?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know they're.
You heard the announcement, Jason.
I did not. I know they're. Amazon Prime is getting they're going to be streaming SCTV for the first time ever.
Oh,
so that's a huge deal.
Maybe they finally. I mean, I have the DVD sets of SCTV, but
yes,
but that's good for anybody who. It's probably because of the John Candy doc, like got people interested again. And Catherine O'Hara, yeah, and Catherine O'Hara, because like both of them like kind of re-sparking interest in that, and yeah, people want to go back and watch it because it's very quirky and pretty fun.
Well,
so
I mean, I tell you what, when I heard about the passing of the late Catherine O'Hara, I just went back and started watching Day-O.
Good old Beetlejuice.
We did a tribute episode on our channel on Wheel of Movies, but we actually went kind of off the beaten path. We did Best in Show. That movie's awesome. If you haven't seen it, that movie rules.
That's cool. I dig it.
Yeah, very funny.
R.I.P. Yeah. Watching Home Alone this year for Christmas, Jason, is going to be a lot different than it was last year, man.
Yeah.
Now that we don't have either parent, her and John Hurd.
We don't have Catherine, and we don't have John. We don't have John Hurd, not John Candy. I mean, we've lost so many of them, man.
We've lost a lot of Johns.
A lot
of Johns are gone.
Oh, God.
I'll say this here. So this sequence where he's running from payphone to payphone. Eastwood is no Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible with his running skills. I'll say that.
No, he's not.
Tom Cruise is a much better on-screen runner.
True, and then if it were a Tom Cruise movie, the phones would also be 7 miles apart, and he would get there in 5 minutes.
Yes,
and he wouldn't be out of breath. He'd be like, "Hello."
Yeah.
Hello.
Just, I mean, watch when he's running. I think it's like when he gets to one of the parks or something. Not the sequence where he's going to the train station here or whatever, but I mean the one after that. His run is not the most graceful.
Well, I mean, we talk about building like character things in different scenes. You remember that hot dog he ate? So they established that he wasn't going to be able to run very far.
Yeah.
It's like if you ever see, I know it's a random reference, but if you ever see the movie Cop and a Half with Burt Reynolds, there's a whole running gag in that movie where he's just like, "Don't make me get out of this car. I hate to run." And then you see him run in the movie, and you're like, "Okay, that's the reason why he prefers a car." All right.
Cop and a Half.
I can't believe you brought that up, man.
Cop and a Half. Yeah.
I remember sitting in my room or one of our couches at home and watching that. And the thing that always got me about that movie was two things. One is when he has the badge and the jacket on, he's pulling his principal over.
Yeah.
He says, "I'm an officer. It ain't you with the badge." And then
"Don't sass me, Mr. Fleming." So it's really sad that I have that movie almost memerized because I watched it a lot when I was a kid.
Here's the
of
other
all
line
movies.
Jason, tell me something. What comes after L? Bo.
Why are we not doing the anniversary of that? That's 1991.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it 91 or 96 or 92?
It's like 91.
Okay.
I feel as if Burt Reynolds doesn't want anyone to know about that movie anymore. Yeah, I know he's passed since then, but he's probably like, eh.
I tell you what. I can't believe I'm saying this, but if we want to entertain the thought of doing a cop.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was incorrect. It's 1993. I had it in my mind.
Oh, darn.
Oh, darn. Sorry.
2 more years, Jason.
We'll have to wait till 2028. Yeah.
2 more years, and then we'll sit here and do a 35th or whatever it is, watch along.
Yeah, I'm busy. I'm just letting you know now. I'm busy.
Listen, I never said it was good. It's just a guilty pleasure. You know what I mean? I've seen it a million times.
Hey, you know what? If you like it, you like it. There's no such
Listen, if you want to see how miserable Burt Reynolds was in the early 90s when he got divorced, watch Cop and a Half, and you'll watch that movie.
Yeah.
Watch it be miserable on screen, even in his character.
He was miserable in Boogie Nights, and that was one of his greatest roles.
He got like
he was extra miserable when you go back and watch the Oscar thing when he loses to Robin Williams. Watch his reaction, and he's visibly pissed off before they cut to Robin. It's he's very, very mad.
Oh, is that because he won that year for Good Will Hunting? Is that it?
Yeah, Robin won for Good Will Hunting.
So
yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's a stacked year. Robert Forster for Jackie Brown. He's really good in that movie too. It was like a solid year. So it was just a solid stacked
it was
year. Just too stacked. Yeah, that year, just too much. And I think it was one of those things where like, Robin got like the career Oscar basically. So just was what it was.
And I love Good Will Hunting so much. So
I'm noticing something, and I never realized it before, but there's a lot of like no dialogue scenes in this movie. There's just a lot of action shots that just are going places. Right. Zero dialogue.
Yeah.
And yet, we live in this era now where they're just like, can you remind everybody of the plot every so often?
Oh, watch any Netflix action movie, and was it Matt Damon and Ben Affleck talked about that? How they got a memo from the Netflix people saying you have to remind the audience of the plot every 10 minutes because they're on their phones while they're watching the movie.
So if this is just like every 15 minutes to be like, I'm Dirty Harry. Gonna find this murderer.
We really got to catch this Scorpio killer who just murdered 3 people, and who we've got a certain amount of time to find him before he kills again. Yeah, that's what they'd be doing on every phone call here.
Which, never mind. Just give everyone a catch up here. We're celebrating 55 years of the movie Dirty Harry. We're 52 minutes and 36 seconds into the film. Queue up your copy on physical media, or a streaming service. Watch it with us. Comment down below in the chat. Don't forget to like and share this with everybody you know. And if you're joining us live or what is known as a replay,
hubba, pig bastard.
Thank you.
By the way, look at the gas prices. 1971, $2.99. It's cheaper now than it was in 1971. How about that?
$2.99.
$2.99.
What does that mean?
But California was pricey. To be fair.
That's true.
It is California.
I remember it was 89 cents.
I remember, Jason, back in my day, I remember
we used to wear an onion around our belt, which was the style at the time.
$1 or $1.15. Nowadays, it's almost $3.
What's in the bag, man?
Oh,
you dudes get lost now. You hear?
You hear? Just give us the wallet.
Yeah.
They don't realize they messed with a guy named Dirty Harry.
Yeah, that's right. You don't listen, do you, asshole?
And of course, when this was made, everybody wanted somebody who stood there and stood up to all the pigs, the punks in the world.
Yeah.
Palmetto says, I remember when it was just 89 cents.
Yeah.
When gas was much cheaper.
Which was the style at the time.
But again, to be fair, California was always $2 higher than whatever the national average was. So keep that in mind. Because even now, if the average right now is like whatever it is, 280 or 290. Yeah, California is still like 499. So keep that in mind.
By the way, I didn't get a chance to share this with you all earlier. Jason, congratulations on the fact that you're going to be going to MegaCon, because the guest list is absolutely insane.
I saw that.
They've gotten some first timers at this show. I'm just thinking to myself, okay, wish I was in Orlando. I'm the biggest fan of traveling that far for a show, but if I were, MegaCon would be one of them.
If I was still in Jacksonville, which is where I used to live, I used to go down there every now and then for a few conventions. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah. But say hi, if you see Lena Headey, say hi to her for me, will you?
I will.
Tell her I loved her iteration of
whatever you do. If you meet John Carpenter, don't get your hopes up.
Don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, no, I met him once, and every time you meet him, he's he only comes out 10 minutes at a time because he's got to go chain smoke 6 cigarettes every hour.
Well, I know where to. You just got to bum him some cigarettes. He'll be good.
Yeah, and he won't look you in the eye, and he'll insult you no matter how much you praise his movies. So just don't get your hopes up. John Carpenter.
Oh, Carpenter. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then if that's the case, I'm just going to come and be like, my favorite movie you did was Memoirs of an Invisible Man.
And they'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I
know. Dude, you can literally say, like, I when I met him, I was like, I just saw, Big Trouble in Little China for the first time, and I really, really liked it. And he was like, yeah, so. I was like, well, okay. Sure thing, buddy. It's weird. He's a weird dude.
He is, but super talented guy too.
Yeah.
I always like his musical scores. The synth.
Right. You got all the Lord of the Rings people. Orlando Bloom, man, I'd get him to sign some Troy shit, man.
Well, it's funny you say that because the cast of Lord of the Rings is going to be appearing at Fan Expo in well, in our neck of the woods, they're going to be in Fan Expo Philadelphia in May. So,
Mhm.
yeah, what is it? The Lord of the Rings cast just announced John Rhys Davies, Miranda Otto from Harry Potter. They just announced Bonnie Wright is going to be at Fan Expo Philadelphia.
Well, damn, man, Helen Hunt from Twister, son of a
Yeah, that's what I'm
bitch.
saying. So
Yeah.
but listen, here's the thing that got me convinced to go to Fan Expo Philadelphia again, even though I said I'd never go again. But just when I thought I was out, Jason, they pull me back in. And the fact is that as soon as they announced Kristen Crook for my favorite show of all time, baby, Smallville, I was like, okay, I've met some of the other actors, Kristen and John Schneider. I have yet to meet Jason, and I have to say, those are my last two I got to get on my like life moment list. Like I just have to have that moment and meet Lana, and I also got to meet Jonathan Kent. So the other alumni from Smallville, I'm like, just when I thought I was out, they pull me back in.
Oh, man, Joey Pants from Ready to Rumble? No, I'm just kidding.
No. But I will be
from Ready to Rumble's Joe Panliano.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But you know,
yeah. Are you guys gonna have a table at Fan Expo Philadelphia this year, Jason? Are you guys gonna be up there? Or no,
we won't be up there.
No,
maybe we could go as a civilian. When is that?
That is May 29th through the 31st of this year's Fan Expo in Philadelphia,
So
Pennsylvania.
many shows. There's too many shows.
Well, if you want to go, I mean, my friend Jeff and I are going to be going to Fan Expo in Philly, so feel free to let us know if you want to go, man. We'll
hell yeah, that is an insane stacked guest list from MegaCon. Holy
dude, MegaCon
cow.
is pulling. They never pull punches, but
dude, they're getting some like heavy hitters, man.
By the way, when they announced Daphne Keene, I was like, holy crap, X-23 is going to be at MegaCon.
Even their voice acting is stacked. Yeah, all that stuff,
Jason,
man.
if you see Daphne, give her my best.
Oh, I have a list now for you. So
yeah, I'm just saying, if you bump into them in the green room, just give her my best, will you? Because Daphne Keene, X-23, I freaking love that character, and she's great. She was wonderful in that.
All right, we finally got some dialogue again. And he made it. He made it to the drop off.
Now turn, face the cross. Come on, put your nose right up against the cement.
And as the audience, we know this isn't going to go well with Dirty Harry. Good use of camera there. I like that shot.
Yeah.
They use the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're getting some like, it's not just your standard TV movie angles, you know, they're actually trying to do some like cinematic angles to this movie, which I appreciate.
Now he's getting his ass handed to him by
yeah, no, I mean, he's not invincible in this movie. Yeah, dude puts a beating on him here.
Do we understand each other? Huh? Do we understand each other? By the way, Palmetto says as it crept past 90 cents, people were threatening to sell their cars and get horses.
Really?
Okay. Well, I did not know that, Palmetto. Thanks for telling me that.
I don't think you could do that anymore. Yeah. All of a sudden, we got to bring back horse posts, you know, at all businesses so we can strap our horses out in front of the business.
You know, Austin,
horse troughs.
Austin, if you want water, you better go ahead.
Don't get in the horse trough out there. Yeah.
And here, Jason, we pour whiskey. By the way, I was watching Back to the Future Part 3 today before this show, Austin, just in case.
Yeah.
Because I love it.
Here we go.
Part 3.
Here we go.
Here comes the chase, or him trying to figure out where his partner is.
Goodbye, Callahan.
Doesn't he know it's not going to work out for him?
Yeah.
He's got his gun out. Oh, but his partner is there just in the nick time. Chico, don't kill him. Yeah.
He's got the knife.
He's got the what is that called? A switchblade?
You got a switchblade.
No, never mind.
Oh, Chico
going down.
Yo, Chico.
It's a great. That's
nice
some
blood.
That's some great 70s blood right there. Yeah, it's that like bright red. Yeah, 70s blood. It's the same blood. It's the exact same blood, Jason, they use if you watch the original Dawn of the Dead. It's the exact same blood they use for all of those sequences.
Dawn of the Dead, really?
Yeah.
So we have in this movie we have 70s boobs and 70s blood.
Yes.
So it's got all the 70s bees.
Yeah, they didn't quite have the coloring of it down yet. Yeah, because if you watch Dawn of the Dead, there's a sequence where flyboys like climbing up in the elevator, the famous sequence where the elevator doors open and they all swarm in, and they grab like he's got a wound on his leg and they like pop it, and it's the exact same color blood as that was in his leg. It's that same kind of orangey red blood, a little bit. Yeah, they didn't quite have the color.
It's a 70s tone of red.
Yeah, they fine tuned it in the 80s with the red and the corn syrup. Finally got that down. But yeah.
Ooh. Pulls that thing up. By the way, Palmetto says, "What can I say? It was South Carolina, circa 1995." Wow. Yeah. Okay. South Kakalaki, South Carolina. I spent a month there one night. Sorry, that's a Seinfeld line right there.
It's an old stand-up one-liner.
I spent a month there one night.
I spent a month there last weekend.
Oh boy. Oh, where's he going?
So did he ditch the bag of money? Is that what we're to understand?
He did. And
because don't they recover it later? Like they find it.
Oh, do they?
Because they go to the bag of money's right there. See, it's right there on the desk.
There it is.
Yeah, he's okay. I got Harry shirtless here in my office.
Yeah,
and we got the bag full of money too, Jason.
He's resting comfortably on my work couch in my office. Yeah. He's not in the hospital or anything. He's just chilling in my office on the couch.
He just needs a couple good cigarettes and he'll be all right.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
It's the 70s.
Give him a pint of brandy and he'll be fine. No problem.
Is that the mayor who wants to know why everything got screwed up?
Yeah.
Oh, Harry, telling him the truth. Where did Ryan go?
I don't know. He probably had to go to the bathroom.
He had enough.
Sorry. We'll handle this. We can handle this. This actor, by the way, is Harry Gordino.
What else did he do?
I'm looking him up. Yeah, it seems like we were looking up a bunch of stuff before you got here.
He's having booze.
Yeah, of course. Keep a little booze and it'll make it all better. It looks like he's a character actor. He's been in a million TV shows, but he's in some more Eastwood movies. He's in he comes back in The Enforcer, so one of the other Dirty Harry movies. Let's see, he's in Any Which Way You Can. Must
be a friend of his then.
No, he uses a lot of the same guys. If you look up a couple of these guys that are in this movie were in a whole bunch of other Eastwood movies. The same cinematographer did a whole bunch of Eastwood movies in the 70s and 80s. So he works with a lot of the same people pretty frequently.
Oh, we got another sports coat. This is a great with the elbow pads, by the way.
Hey, to be fair to Eastwood, he's your handsome, movie star guy, but he goes around for a good chunk of this movie with this stupid Band-Aid on his ear. And he looks kind of roughed up, you know what I mean? He's not looking his greatest here.
And he's thinking,
yeah. This guy could not care less about that girl at all. He's just like, let me remember. Maybe, I don't know. Not sure.
We're waiting. All right, he's going to now. We're discovering more. We're learning together. We're in a dark room.
What?
He's gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Again, not a lot of dialogue. I have subtitles on here, so I
do too. Yeah, I do too. yeah. It's 70s movies. They both took their time, but they also just gave you the information you kind of needed, and they didn't treat the audience like they were stupid. They figured you'd be able to, hang with the plot.
I got a lot of that same vibe from One Battle After Another.
Yeah,
there's large swaths of that movie where there's nothing said.
No, that movie feels like a 70s movie, so it makes sense.
I loved it personally. Mm-hmm. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah,
it was one of the. I love watching a movie and then I'm thinking about it afterwards, and I still want to watch it again, especially one that was almost 3 hours long.
Right. I will say, didn't they mention? And when I watched it last night, I mentioned this to my girl. I was like, they say he has 2 cracked ribs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So shouldn't he at least be breathing a little heavy, struggling a little bit? Because that 2 cracked ribs is nothing to shake at. That will put you down. You're gonna have trouble breathing, getting up and down. He climbs this fence with ease. And if you notice, he has to lean on the top of this thing to get the other side. He would easily crack another rib here.
Because he's a tough ass. He had that glass of whiskey, you're assuming.
It's true. He could be drunk right now.
So he could. I had my one little cocktail. I'm okay. I could.
Yeah.
I still couldn't climb that. I don't care.
Yeah,
Cracked
but I don't think he's doing the running assignment after the cracked ribs thing. But yeah, he's not running after. Yeah, in this little mini chase, around the stadium, he's not running after him particularly fast. I will say that. Again, he's no Tom Cruise when it comes to the running. Tom Cruise would have caught him immediately. He's a fast sprinter. That Ethan Hunt.
All right, so we got about 35 minutes, I think, left in this. Roughly.
Yeah, we're at for anybody tuning in, I'll do the Ryan job here. We're at 106. We're at 106.25. So he's heading to the stadium here to go find him to investigate the lead that he might be living at the groundkeeper's office.
Ryan's back.
I gotta turn off my camera for 1 second. Hang on.
Okay.
All right, now Austin's gone.
No worries. Take your time, buddy.
What we were just discussing, though, is that there's, again, we've mentioned there's like large swaths of this movie that have no dialogue. And I said that the one thing it reminds you of, did you see One Battle After Another?
No.
Fantastic movie, but it reminds me of the same thing. It's just there's large pieces of that. There's no dialogue said at all. It just the action kind of guides it. And I think that the filmmaker inside of me is always like, we should get back to stuff like that where you just kind of push the audience to not have something being said constantly, And the 70s were the revolution of film,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean,
my favorite decade of movies overall, for sure.
80s, man. Well, what's your favorite decade of movies? Is the 70s or the 80s?
Mostly, just because the 70s kicked off everything that we know from movies today, as far as starting new subgenres, kind of revolutionizing the way movies are made and the way the movies are processed. As far as the pacing of movies, the way things really, they didn't hold the audience's hand, through everything.
Well, it was, and plus it was much darker, and it was sort of a pushback.
Well, my friend Jonathan Caro and I have we have a team name that reflects this. It was the F Your Feelings decade, is what we call it. Because every other 70s movie has an F Your Feelings ending, if you know what I mean. Like, as far as like, who cares if you're not going to get a happy ending most of the time in the 70s. You're going to get some ending that's realistic or kind of dark, or and all the characters are going to survive. It's just going to end on a down note. It has things like that.
You get that. Well, it's that massive pushback from the pictures of the 50s and 60s that were all musicals, big studio numbers,
very corny, like Hollywood,
and it's kind of the same thing that happened in the 90s with like after like all the 80s action movies. Quentin Tarantino comes out, and you have that big indie push in the early 90s that sort of changed everything again, because the 80s was all big super action movies, and Quentin Tarantino killed them all.
Yeah. Well, there's a book I have. Book I have to that, Jason, if you've ever heard of it. It's called Pictures at a Revolution. And it's about the year of 1967, particularly the Oscars of that year, and how that was kind of the kickoff to the decade of the 70s, to the revolution decade, because that year, and it's a symbol of what was going on that year, because you have these crazy kickoff, revolution movies like Bonnie and Clyde and In the Heat of the Night and The Graduate, these kind of like new breed of movies. And then the same batch of the Best Picture nominees, you have Dr. Dolittle with Rex Harrison. So, which is like Hollywood still trying to hang on to like old Hollywood, in the same year. So it's kind of a fascinating book about how that came about, and that batch of like movies, new breed of stuff, taking chances and whatnot, kind of led into the 70s. So it's really interesting. I have another book about the 70s, and all the kind of new breed of movies as well. I forget that. I just got that.
Bro, this shot. It's a good shot. He steps on his leg when it's wounded. And you get this helicopter shot flying out. That would have been a drone nowadays.
That's a good shot, though. But it's real because it's 1971.
And it's foggy in San Francisco at night.
It's pretty cool. It's a good shot for a 70s one. I mean, they didn't cheapen out on the I said the cinematography on the shot. It's a good shot right here. You got the nice water in the background right there. This kind of hillside. It's not bad. I like this. It looks good. This is a famous park where they've shot a lot of stuff in San Francisco.
Didn't they shoot Vertigo here?
Yeah. A little closer to the shoreline, but yeah, like this park right here that overlooks the Golden Gate Bridge right there has been an
Oh,
amazing.
that's now we got the third B. I'm not going to mention it.
Yes, yeah.
And I believe the girl's dead too. She's not even alive at that
Yeah,
point.
but it's
Well,
a
they
good
put-
shot of him in front of the Golden Gate Bridge
Covering
here.
the body and figuring out what's going on. Yeah.
Another San Francisco connection, by the way. In
Mhm.
addition to, we'll see old Ducksworth here in a minute. He's about to show up, for Mighty Ducks, Joseph Summer. But if you remember, he was the president in X-Men: The Last Stand, Ryan, which takes place in the finale in San Francisco with the Golden Gate Bridge. So there you go. So really, I like to, in my head, think he's the district attorney here and eventually worked his way up to like mayor of San Francisco, governor of California, and then eventually president of the United States.
What was the name of that book again?
Oh,
Pictures at a Revolution. It's all about 1967 Hollywood, or the Best Picture race that year. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have another 70s book I gotta look in the other room. I forget the name of it, but it's another book about that decade, and it's really good.
Was it Don't Worry Me, the revolutionary American films of the 70s?
Don't think that one's it. I could go get it real quick and show you. Let me get both of them. Give me 1 second. I'll step off screen. I'll bring them in here. Give me 1 second.
Fine.
So you get in this point, you get the capture of the bad guy.
Yes.
And the movie's not done yet.
The movie's not even close to being done.
Yeah.
We're only an hour, 12 minutes, and 22 seconds into the movie known as Dirty Harry. Don't forget to like and share. If you want to watch this movie along with us on physical media or streaming service, do so. Comment below in the chat. And thank you for joining us because we really appreciate it. Everyone who's chimed in has had some wonderful things to say. And by the way, I didn't know Joseph Summer was the DA in this movie because I know he's mentioned in the credits, but I just couldn't figure out which character he played.
Oh man. And you see he's playing the audience is going to get frustrated at this guy because he's saying what the man had rights, and he's just like, broken up about that man's right. It's a great line too, by the way.
I've got news for you, Callahan. As soon as he's well enough to leave the hospital, he walks. What are you talking about? He's free. You mean you're letting him go? We have to. We can't try him. Why is that? Because I'm not wasting $500,000.
See, and you got this
dollars of taxpayers' money on a trial we can't possibly win.
I know
you
got
have any evidence.
You call it.
Well, what do you call that? I call it nothing. It's zero.
So
that's what you get.
Pictures at a Revolution right here. 5 movies on the birth of the new Hollywood. So it's all about the movies that came out of there. Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
That looks like a thick book.
Yeah, it's a
thick one.
Yeah, and so it's that one, and then the 70s book I have. It's called Easy Riders, Raging Bulls.
I've heard of that one. I've actually heard of that one.
So it's how the 70s kind of saved Hollywood by taking a lot of chances because Easy Rider came out in 69, Raging Bull in 1980. So and kind of the new decade of movies there. So there you go.
So I was just taught when you were stepped away, we were talking about the scene, and it's you got the DA talking and they want to let this guy free, and as the audience, again, you're just like, Jesus. You side with Harry again,
right?
You're like, what are these pencil pushers doing? They're ruining everything.
Damn it, Ducksworth! Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. All right.
By the way, I don't even recognize Joseph Summer as the DA. I had no idea he was the DA.
That's him, yeah.
And you missed the part. Well, I'm all broken up over that man's rights.
I'm all broken up about that. Man.
Gordon, you need a break. You're too wrapped up in your work.
Yes, sir. Work is my life. That's just my.
This community service will do you good, Harry. We're doing community service.
It'll teach you about compassion.
You're gonna work with this hockey team, Harry. You're gonna teach them fundamentals.
Yeah. Which is, by the way, you'll get used to it, and you'll come back here as a better attorney, which is why I'm keeping you on salary and have a range to drive.
Range to drive for you. MC Gainey, another great character actor.
I almost MC Gainey. I got to look up his filmography. But my gosh, that guy's been in some stuff.
Yeah.
I can't think of the other movie he was in. It wasn't
MC Gainey. He's in Con Air. He's Swamp Thing.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. What's that supposed to mean?
Sooner or later, he's going to.
Well, and remember, this was the big thing in the early 70s was the right after the 60s when you had all those court cases about like the Miranda rights and stuff like that, and they had to reflect that in TV shows like on Dragnet. all these new court cases that were coming out, all about
Mhm.
like upholding the Constitution, Miranda rights, all this stuff. So that was a big thing in late 60s, early 70s in movies and TV, where this exploration of like, well, we can't include this evidence because you beat the guy up when you got him or whatever, or, we can't include this because you coerced him, and all this stuff, and you never read his Miranda rights when you arrested him, and that was a whole big thing, and a lot of procedural stuff back then.
Well, look, Harry is not wearing a sports coat in here. He's wearing like a tracksuit.
Yeah.
He's wearing.
One time he's not wearing one. Yeah.
And he has his ridiculously good-looking shades on, Jason.
Yeah. He wears them well in this movie. I'll say that.
Good.
Oh,
hey, here we go.
This is a scene I never saw when I saw it on cable as a kid because they edited out this whole sequence.
Oh, really? Did they?
Yeah. Pretty much. I mean, you can see why.
Gee, I wonder why. No, I'm just kidding. I know exactly why. We're not going to mention it here on national television. But sorry, Jason. We try to keep these things family friendly as best we can. Sometimes we slip up every once in a while. And you know what, Jason? I'm all broken up about this man's rules.
You are.
Hey, we've dropped how many curse words on this show in the last hour and a half? Like 12 or 15 of them. Whatever. It's fine.
I don't think mine were curse words, to be honest.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Lovely dancers.
There was a drummer. There's a drummer there that looks like Justin Long when he's in Walk Hard as one of the Beatles in the background.
Yes.
It was a quick shot, but
the Beatles stop fighting here in India.
Yeah.
That was another situation that came.
What do you think about it, George Harrison? Well, the Beatles. Would you like to do some LSD, folks?
Yeah. Let me see. Just curious what we have here.
We're in the red light district.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know that part. I'm talking about the schedule.
Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact that the dude playing the Scorpio remembers to keep this limp going for the rest of the movie. That's good.
Yeah. Jason, I don't know how you feel about some of these movies here, man. But we got the 2016 live action iteration of Jon Favreau's Jungle Book turns 10 this year. We got the original Lara Croft Tomb Raider turning 25.
Mm-hmm.
We got Captain America Civil War turning the big 10, which, Cobra does turn 40, as we mentioned earlier. That's going to be held on Friday, May the 8th for you, Jason.
Okay.
So Friday, May 8th is Cobra.
John Cobretti.
Cobretti, yeah. Top Gun is on May the 22nd. And the Fast and the Furious ones don't start until June 12th. So there's that.
So it's a stack of cash, old money.
Mm-hmm. $2 worth, huh?
Speaking of romantic comedies, Jason, did you ever see the rom-com from way back when called Multiplicity?
Of course.
All right, well, that's on August.
I'm Steve.
Or July, actually. I like Steve.
Yeah, I like Steve.
I like Steve. Hey, Steve, that leg's going to have to come off, man. Let me see. Palmetto says, your disease. That's right. That's right. We're going to talk about Cabretti later this year. Let's see here. Mummy Return. Hey, a big one coming up later in this year of movie watch along is Raiders of the Lost Ark turns 45, Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's a big one, isn't it?
So this guy's sick because he's paying a guy
to beat him up.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "You sure you want the whole thing? Every penny."
Because he's gonna try and frame Harry for this, isn't he?
He's like a Joker, honestly. Mm-hmm. Jason, as my plastic surgeon always said, if you gotta go
with a smile. And as you can see, I'm a lot happier now.
As you can see, I'm happier. You set me up, Jason, over a woman. A woman? Just be insane.
You look fine. I didn't ask.
Ryan, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
Jason, don't bother. Your life won't be worth spit. I've been dead once already. It's very liberating. You might think of it as a therapy.
Boy, he sold the hell out of getting his ass kicked.
Yeah, I'm looking at the numbers right now, so it's like.
And then Homeboy gives him like an extra kick just for good measure because he like insults him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Jason, Three Amigos turns 40.
Wow.
So if
this one's on the house. I love Bob Gunn. I like Three Amigos. I think Three Amigos is the greatest movie to put on the background no matter what. Can't
Well-
figure out what to watch? Put on Three Amigos. Someone's bound to sit there and enjoy it.
That'll be in the lovely month of October for scary season for you.
Three Amigos? All right.
Yeah, we're doing it in October.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, hey, this one over here, Austin, was your idea. We're doing because October's got 4 watch-alongs actually. So October is going to be the Maltese Falcon turning 85 with Humphrey Bogart. Then you get D3, the Mighty Ducks turning 30. Yeah, which was
what a double feature.
Why don't you make it a quadruple feature and add 3 Amigos and Steven Spielberg's Hook to that list, Jason?
Mm-hmm.
Because Hook turns the big 3-5, my friend.
Wow. I tell you, I just recently watched The Maltese Falcon. It's great. Excellent movie.
You know what it is, Jason? It's the stuff that dreams are made of.
That's right.
Right, baby. Love that movie. That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite film noir movie, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, those are some of the movies we're going to be celebrating later this year. So tune in and stay tuned because Austin or Jason may or may not be sitting in on some of the movies we just mentioned.
I could go for good film noir. When did Key Largo come out? Did you ever? Is that an anniversary? Key Largo?
We haven't done it yet. Let me find out when it came out here. Key Largo, Humphrey, Bogart. Here it is.
1948. So you got to wait
2 more years, buddy.
Yeah.
2 more years. 2 more years. But
Key Largo is great.
Have you seen the other one, To Have and Have Not?
Although to be fair, next year you could do Casablanca, 1942.
Even though we just did one for that 5 years ago. But hey, I don't mind doing it again.
Why not?
I mean, Jason, you like Casablanca, right?
Casablanca is one of the most underrated comedies as well.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
It's a solid movie, and you hear about when they were making it, they were kind of just writing it as it was going along.
Mm-hmm.
But they did great. When Claude Rains gets in his role really well, it's unbelievable.
Shocked that there's
I'm shocked. There's gambling going on.
You're winning, sir. Winning. Thank you.
Thank you.
This cafe is closed by auto precinct. Jason, I want to know what brought you to Casablanca? You gone with the church funds? Did you run off with a senator's wife? I happen to think you killed someone. It's a romantic in me.
Why'd you come here? I came here for the water.
What are you talking about? We're in the desert. There are no waters. I was misinformed. By the way, Ricochet with John Lithgow and Denzel is 35 this year. Wow. I've never seen Ricochet.
Never seen Ricochet.
It's. I haven't seen it long. I saw it when it came out. I wonder how it holds up though. I'm curious.
Saw it. If it's streaming anywhere, Palmetto, maybe I'll sit down and watch it next week, 2 weeks later. I'm not sure. Got to think about it. But what's the other Humphrey Bogart movie we were talking about? It was To Have and Have Not. Let me see. To Have and Have Not. That was 1944. We missed it last year.
Do I have or have not the movie? Let's go look.
To Have and Have Not came in 1944, so we're gonna have to wait a couple years for that one, unfortunately. I think it's.
I don't own that one.
Oh, it's great.
But I have Key Largo.
Key Largo's going too.
So, quick question? What's the oldest movie you've done a watch along for here?
I think it's Casablanca, to be perfectly honest with
you. So you'll break that with the Maltese Falcon then, with 41.
Oh, with 1941? Yeah, we will. Mm-hmm. We're gonna break our record.
I'll say you've never done anything from the 30s,
huh? Wait a minute. Hold on. No, we haven't, because the only 30s film I'd be willing to do as a watch along is Wizard of Oz, because that was 39.
Well, I mean, I'm saying you could always dive in occasionally in Halloween season to some of those old Universal monster movies from the 30s, things like that.
Oh, never mind. We're doing this one. I think came out. Didn't the Wolfman come out in the 40s?
Wolfman was in the 40s. I just mean you could do Invisible Man or Frankenstein, Dracula, and things like that. Yeah.
100%. Let me see. When was Invisible Man? When was
Invisible Man was 33, so you got to wait a little while for that one. But
man, I love Invisible Man with Claude Rains.
Yeah,
love that movie. What year was not Invisible Man? The Claude Rains Phantom of the Opera.
The Claude Rains Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah, that's a Universal monster movie. I love that movie.
Yeah. I don't know.
Year was that? The Phantom of the Opera?
I don't remember which year that one was.
Shoot.
A fifth of Seagrams. What the hell happened to you?
I know. But yeah, I'll be willing to do one for Invisible Man, Phantom of the Opera, And what was the other early one?
1943 on that one, so 10 years after Invisible Man.
Okay, so we got a couple years for that. But we are doing one for the Wolfman later this year, guys. For Lon Chaney Jr.'s iteration of the Wolfman, we are doing that one.
Okay, because you
actually
could do
gonna be our
1931's Frankenstein, the OG Frankenstein with the James Whale directed
what's
one.
his name? With Boris.
Boris Karloff, yeah. Oh yeah.
I got to be honest with you. I don't like the Dracula with Bela Lugosi, and I thought Frankenstein was okay. I didn't love it, unfortunately, and I didn't like Bride of Frankenstein was very disappointing.
Those movies are awesome, and you know what's great about those movies? First time I saw them was on a double feature at a Fathom event because they're both like 70 minutes long, so you could do a double feature and just bang them both out easy. Well, man, we went back. They did some back in October. My Regal did a whole bunch of the old Universal monster movies, and we went and watched Invisible Man was one of them. Dude, that movie rips. That movie's awesome. That movie's so good. Claude Rains is amazing in that movie. He's the OG Invisible Man, Claude Rains. He's great.
My God, yeah.
Dude, again, another funny movie.
He's such a menace to society in that movie. It's great.
He's so good. He's so good at it.
I forgot he like derails a train in that movie. I'm like, that dude is a menace. It's like he's insane.
Now look, now we're gonna kidnap an entire bus
full of kids. Yeah. And
so
we're gonna make him sing "Row, row, row your boat" while he's doing it. Yeah, it's nuts.
Drive this bus. Did you hear what he said? He says, "I will decorate this bus with your brains."
Your brains, yeah.
I'm like, oh my dear God.
Right. But like and then meanwhile, as the audience, it's just like, see, they should have listened to Harry, but the stupid government official let him out.
That's right. Yeah.
Old MacDonald had a farm. Well, yeah.
So this lady right here, she's mostly a Broadway actor. Her name's Ruth Cobart. But if you look up her biography, in the 70s, she played Nurse Ratched in a San Francisco production of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Interesting.
A Nurse Ratched.
Yeah. So not that one, but she's had.
I know.
Yeah, but she and then she didn't do much on screen. She's mostly a theater actor, but she shows up in both the Sister Act movies as one of the choir nuns. So there you go. That's random, really random, but yeah. She plays choir nun number 7 in both movies. So there you go.
Is Sister Act? It was 91, wasn't it?
92.
Gotta wait.
Yeah.
92. We could do Sister Act and then Cuffs for next year.
Yeah.
I'm planning your 2027.
2027. Well, here's the thing. Was it Sister Act? I'm willing to do a watch out for both 1 and 2.
There's a ton of stuff in 1982, by the way. If you do a lot of anniversaries from 1982,
82 for 2027. You mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Next year, here's another one for you from the 80s. I don't think we're going to do it, but there's a little part of me that might want it, but it's not going to make the cut. But I will say this: for next year, we're definitely going to be doing one. Not 87, but Star Wars turns 50, so we're going to be sitting here doing for the third time, Jason, for the third time in our careers, a watch along for the OG Star Wars. So that's going to happen. I was toying with the idea of possibly, even though it's probably not going to make the cut, because Austin, Case, and I, we sit down and we go over what we want to do for each season. There's a little part of me that wants to do a 40th for Superman 4: Quest for Peace. Just because
canon films,
baby. Hey, listen. I have an appreciation for all those canon films. Have you seen, Jason? Have you seen the documentary? The Canon Films documentary? I have it on Blu-ray. Yeah, it's great. The Electric Boogaloo documentary. It's so good. Really good.
Look who it is.
Send Inspector Callahan in. Jason, if it makes the cut, which I don't think it will, but if it does, we can sit here talking about canon films.
Great documentary.
It's awesome. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
If you love a good documentary about movies, it's all about the rise and fall of canon films in the 80s. And and they play the most bonkers clips throughout the thing too from all their movies.
So after they made, and in true canon fashion, the two brothers actually made their own documentary that came out around the same time.
But the movies that broke canon films for good were the ones from it was Masters of the Universe and Superman 4 and all these epic flops
and over the top.
And Over the Top.
Forget about Over the Top.
Yeah, because it paid Stallone like $10 million for that movie and burned all their money to get him in there. And then they literally ran out of money when they made Masters of the Universe. Like, ran out of money.
Yeah, I tell you, Over the Top.
I like Masters of the Universe. I don't care what anybody says. I like that movie. It's enjoyable for me. I know
that's a hard sell for me. And I was a kid. I saw it in the movie theaters when it came out, and I hated it.
Yeah, I've tried to go back, and the fish out of water stuff just is cringy. It's really bad.
Jason, I didn't see Masters of the Universe until like a couple years ago, so that's why it's fresh for me, and it's also fun for me because I can let go because I didn't grow up with the original property, so I don't have that attachment to He-Man. But just as a movie, as a campy, cheesy action, whatever it is, I like that, what it is.
That ran out of money, and that's why Frank Langella looked the way he did.
Yeah,
I like
and that's why the last 10 minutes of that movie is like in a garage. They ran out of money.
But yeah, no, we may do a watch along for Superman 4 if you want to be in on that, Jay.
The nuclear man and his mullet, man. It's something.
He's got a busload of kids, and I can't take the sheds.
Give my word of honor.
I find it interesting. I find it interesting. He uses the word molested several times.
My word of honor. He will not be.
I will not allow I will not allow this job to be molested. I'm like, what? That's a word.
I was bummed about no battle cat. Shaking my head from the original movie. Yeah.
Well, I think the new one's going to have a battle cat of some kind. It looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens with what's it called, Masters of the Universe, the new movie coming out later this year. So. Trailer looks interesting. See how it turns out. Yeah, we're definitely doing one for Cobra. If we're gonna do any for canon, Cobra's one of them that I want to do one for. Another one would be, and this is a movie only 2.5 people have seen, but I actually really like Chuck Norris's The Hitman.
He had a mullet in that one. Yes. He had a mullet in that one.
But Jason, I love that movie.
I remember that movie. I rented it.
It is my favorite. Aside from Sidekicks. It is my favorite Chuck Norris movie.
Sidekicks is pretty great. I love Invasion USA because of the insanity of it all.
Yeah, my brothers love that movie too. You and my two other brothers would get along famously for that one.
Invasion USA was just they had a neighborhood that was getting demolished, an entire street. So they're like, well, can we blow it up instead? They're like, sure.
Can we just shoot rockets at all of them and blow them up? Yeah.
What was the film that was Chuck Norris? What was it called? Delta Squad?
Delta Force?
Delta Force.
Yeah.
1 through 5.
Love. And I watched, by the way, Jason, I kid you not. I sat down and I watched both that and Invasion USA. I couldn't even make it halfway through. Both movies were terrible for me.
I love
Well, although it's also funny when you watch the Canon Films documentary and you find out that Missing in Action 2 is actually Missing in Action 1 and Missing in Action 1 is actually Missing in Action 2 and they released them backwards.
Oh,
it's very funny. He just slapped that kid right in the face.
Well, now the audience is really
now he's got to die. Yes.
What do you want to do? You want to sing? Yeah, row your boat.
Sing or your mothers will die.
Yeah, I'm going to kill all your mothers.
We are 1 hour, 34 minutes exactly into the movie known as Dirty Harry. Don't forget to like and share if you're watching this live or on a replay. Yeah. Thank you for doing so. And by the way, thank you for humoring us in all the different discussions about scheduling and tangents because, Jason, I don't know if you heard the records that we've broken on the internet about this or not, but when Austin and I sat here discussing Sudden Impact the year or two before, it's one of our most watched videos in the history of our channel.
But if you go and watch it, we hardly talk about the movie at all.
Yeah, so if
it's us just on random tangents the entire runtime.
Well, I think that's pretty much every time. I feel as if I also feed into that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for ruining.
About every 10 minutes in that video, we touch on what's going on in the movie, and then we're right back in a tangent.
And then we heard about someone that died, and we're like, sorry to hear about it, and all that stuff.
Yeah, we just skip on a tangent on somebody that's in the movie, and then we go off onto something else, and it's just it's whatever.
Well, I had
real quick. Speaking of this movie, hell of a shot with Eastwood on the bridge here. That's a great shot.
And look at Scorpio. Really cool. He can't believe what he's seeing right now. Guy in a ridiculously 3-piece suit.
Yeah,
and a pair of
that's it. Now there you go. Now he's finally dressed to the nines at that.
Yes.
Is he, Jason? Is he?
He put on his Sunday best to jump on this bus.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna
jump on the bus. says, "What are you doing? Pass the VW. Pass the VW. Will it?"
Hey, you know, and doing his
Boom.
best, doing his
And look
best,
at that.
Keanu Reeves. Yeah,
That was he did his own stunt there.
yeah.
Oh, did he do all his own stunts in the movie?
Whoa.
Is that true? Did he do
He
all
did
of them?
some of them.
Well,
That's
he
pretty
did
cool
that
he
one
did
because the
that.
camera was on the bus and he had to jump on it.
Oh, the bus driver, I think, just passed out.
Yeah.
She was screaming, "Ah!" You know what I mean? So.
What if you have? Let's put a different song on here. Sometimes when we touch. Oh, the VW.
No,
got
somebody
stopped
needs to
up, right?
re-edit this, Ryan, and put on the speed music. Dun 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 dun
Yes.
dun 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 dun.
By the way, that
Pop quiz hot shot.
yeah, baby. It kind of. But I know this is going to sound weird and a bit selfish, but I really wish our speed watch song would have gotten more hits.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's on our. By the way, for those of you wondering, we've done movie watch-alongs in the past. We have a movie nerds playlist that you can go back to any time of day or night and watch any of the watch-alongs we've done in the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years we've been doing this. So, and yes, Jason, we did one for Speed.
Of course.
It's a good. It's a quality. It's a quality movie.
I wore my Pop Quiz Hot Shot T-shirt for that.
And
Yeah.
also,
That's a true story, Jason. I usually try to wear. Ryan knows.
I'm wearing
this.
a Beetlejuice shirt.
I will do my best to
Nice.
try to wear something appropriate to the movie. So I should have changed it into one of my Eastwood.
You should have.
Western
You should.
things, but-
You should have put on a nice sports coat like he had.
Yeah. I do have an old corduroy like sports coat that would have been appropriate. Yeah.
You know what, Jason? I bought myself a corduroy button-down shirt from Ocean City at Pure Lore. You ever heard of Pure Lore?
No, I have
Clothing
not.
store. You ever hear of these guys?
Mm-mm.
They've been around since 2018. My brother took me there as a belated Christmas gift. And he's like, "Here, I'm going to get you a shacket, which is a shirt made into a jacket. A shacket." And then he got me this Pure Lore T-shirt, which you can see right here on the big on the
Oh,
screen
nice.
here. Yeah.
Looks nice.
Thank you. And
friends of the show, Pure Lore.
Hashtag not sponsored for the broadcast. But anyway, so and then I got myself a button-down corduroy, and I think I had another shirt too, or no, it was just the corduroy. But still, the corduroy was on sale for $15, Jason. So couldn't say no.
You can't say no to $15 shirts.
$15 corduroy button-down shirt, bro.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, that's in my wardrobe in case anyone's wondering. It's still there, by the way. I'm not getting rid of that. Dude, the Pure Lore clothes are like really comfortable, to be perfectly honest with you. So if you're in the Eastern Shore area of Ocean City or outside of Ocean City, what do you call it? Near West Ocean City, outside the outlets, check out the store called Pure. It's not in the outlets; it's near that area though. But check out Pure Lore on social media. They're a great store, great clothing for all seasons of the year.
All right, we got a fishing kid. You hope the fishing kid's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the camera work in this movie is so stellar, to be perfectly honest. It's so stellar.
It's good.
Director of photography.
And he's still got his limp.
Yeah, but he's still able to slide downstairs, which what do I know, right?
Oh, he's are they at a quarry, right?
Yes.
Oh, what's the kid fishing for there? And everyone's got the worst haircuts. All the kids have terrible haircuts.
Drop the gun, cop. I'm going to blow his brains out right now. Drop the gun. Drop the fracking.
The kid literally has like a soup bowl haircut.
And that's what Harry's thinking about right now. He's like,
man, kid, you need a haircut.
Oh, right in the shoulder.
Was that the shoulder that he hit him? Yeah,
him in the shoulder.
Oh, now, but he's still running. Oh, the kid's running.
No, the kid ran away.
But
yeah, you get hit in the shoulder with a 44 Magnum. That's gonna put you down.
That'll blow your shoulder clean off.
Clean off. That's right.
Clean off, Jason.
But he does the same monologue from earlier, but he's more pissed off this time.
Dude, he doesn't care at this.
Because the other one was more like jokey, like a little like playful. This one's more like, all right, I'm gonna kill you now. You're done.
Look at the tomato sauce on that quarry. Look at that.
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking, punk. Did he fire?
Shots at
5. Tell you the truth, I
excitement.
myself and all this excitement. But being this
Powerful handgun.
It's his finisher.
You gotta ask yourself a question. Do I feel lucky? He's more upset at this point.
Yeah.
Apparently, he doesn't feel lucky.
No.
Or he does feel lucky, I guess.
No, he does feel lucky because he goes for the gun.
He goes for it.
Oh.
Bam!
Boom. right into
the quarry.
Quarry
That's
river
right.
there. Oh my. Oh, he's still floating above water there, Jason.
Yeah. And like a true 70s movie, like
not a happy ending.
You hit it. Well, the killer's dead, but I just mean like there's no follow-up scene. You know what I mean? Of like Harry, dealing with. It's like no, he's gonna. And the movie's over. it's done. But again, another good shot coming up because they kind of pull back after toss the badge here, and you just see like a wide shot of the quarry and stuff. It's pretty good.
A whole wide shot.
Yeah. Tosses his badge here.
So
he tosses his badge, Jason. That means obviously there's not going to be a sequel. So this was it. This is the only movie he did as Dirty Harry, and it's over.
That was it.
There
was no Magnum Force. There was
no Harry Callahan. No more further adventures of Harry Callahan.
Enforcer, Jason. There was no the Enforcer.
Yeah.
Takes his badge.
And it was funny, it hit the guy in the head too. It hit Scorpio right in the eye.
Or if he skips the badge across the water, like you skip.
By the way, this movie set the precedent for them doing an homage to it at the end of Point Break. With Keanu Reeves chucking his badge into the ocean there.
Yeah.
Basically did the same thing that Callahan did.
Mm-hmm.
So, nice pull away shot from a helicopter.
Quarry, you see San Francisco.
They had a helicopter and they were going to use it for these shots. I'll tell you that. But I don't mind. It's great shots.
Harry by Clint Eastwood. Bressler by Harry.
Yeah. Tico, killer. He's not even Scorpio. He's just killer. Andy Robinson.
Killer.
Liquor proprietor.
The shop.
That's all you get of credits, by the way. The end. You don't know anybody else that worked on the movie.
You didn't need to know anyone else.
Yeah, there was no production crew on this movie whatsoever. They did it all themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rumors are true, and the end is here because we have reached the end credits of what is known as Dirty Harry from 1971, turning 55 this year, which is insane. I got to go to you, Austin. Final thoughts on this thing, scale 1 to 10, and if someone wants to know more about you and the incredible things you're doing over there at Movie Hero Network, where can they follow you?
Yeah, no, again, I like myself a good dad movie. This is certainly a dad movie classic. And yeah, like I said, kind of the next phase of Clint Eastwood's career, coming off the Dollars trilogy, things like that. No, I think it still works. It's a good character that he would obviously play several more times. But yeah, you can see why he would, the appeal of the character. Yeah, I think what makes a movie stand out is the Scorpio Killer is genuinely creepy and effective in what he does. And there's fun sequences. Yeah, it's not just all shootouts in action, but you get like the sequence where he's running from, phone to phone and things like that. There's some good, tension-filled scenes, some nice little twists and turns. Really solid movie overall for Eastwood. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I like it quite a bit. It works a lot. And yeah, you can mostly find me over on the Movie Hero Network, which I did simultaneously stream this to our platform over there. Now that I know how to do that, Ryan, I've been doing that to help you out a little bit, maybe get a few more eyeballs on it. But yeah, I'll be over there hosting tournament fights in just a few minutes, as well as other shows like Wheel of Movies. And we also have the Only Marks Wrestling podcast. You can check that out as well. And we have a Facebook group called the Movie Hero Network, which you can join us. And Ryan links a lot of his stuff over there. And we have other creators linking their content as well. So thanks as always for having me. I've got to bug out of here and get over there and do some hosting. But thanks for having me as always. Appreciate it, Ryan.
Appreciate you being here, man. Take it easy. Enjoy the shows for this week. We'll see you next time, brother.
Thanks, sir.
Good seeing you, Austin.
You see him.
Yeah, he's a good man. Good man. Jason, my man. The man we haven't seen in like 6 years because but when you do show up, it's a memorable moment within itself. So, Jason, I got to ask you, brother, final thoughts on this movie known as Dirty Harry with Clint Eastwood. Scale of 1 to 10, and then if someone wants to know more about you and the incredible, very busy stuff you got going on, where can they follow you?
Yeah, it's Dirty Harry still holds up for me. I give it a 10 out of 10 for me, as we talked about it earlier. But it still holds up for me. It set the tone of a lot of those movies of the vigilante justice sort of with the law. You had someone looking out for you instead of everyone else that was going crazy. But it still holds up, and I think it's a genre that has stood the test of time because they keep going back to it. You look at movies like Taken. You look at movies like Nobody. They keep dipping back into that. You have somebody who's going in there who's going to take care of it himself. So it lasted. It's going to continue to go as far as we can. As far as finding me, You could find me at $7 a pop. You could find me on the TikTok streams and the eBay live streams. We're doing live auctions on there. We had a big 4-hour stream today that was crazy. So make sure you follow us on there at $7 a pop. And you can find me at Swaboba Fett. I do a bunch of stuff on the internet that's kind of funny, separately from all that other stuff. I do my creative endeavors. So you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, what else? Facebook and Twitch. You can find me on all of those.
Thank you, kind sir. Appreciate you being here. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Well, you're half right.
Come on, they're all fast. Damn it. Now listen to me. I'm older and I'm wiser. Yeah, well, you're half right. No, but I appreciate you being here, man, all the same. Seriously. And we look forward to having you here again real soon in the future. So stay tuned, man. Stick around.
All right.
We got some good stuff coming your way, man. Lots of good stuff. My name is Ryan of Anaco Channel. My final thoughts on this movie are simply this. It's badass. It's an action thriller. Yeah, there's a lot of scenes where there's no dialogue or anything like that. But the movie still moves at a good pace for me. It still moves. It's pretty good to me. And you're right. This was the start of vigilante justice. This was the start of the Hollywood action guy, the Hollywood tough guy. Yeah, Clint Eastwood. And I like it. I like your work. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, thanks. Can I have a grant? So for me, I'm going to give this a solid 8 out of 10 for Dirty Harry. It's a good movie, really good movie, if not excellent movie. So check it out. If you've never seen it before, if you've never heard of the character of Dirty Harry, you don't know what a 44 Magnum is, just watch this movie. You might find yourself enjoying it. Maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. It's up to you, because all art is subjective, folks. Palmetto says the franchise caused 44 Magnum sales to go skyward, which is very true, I would venture to say. And then Palmetto, last thing he says was, I had a great time joining my first ever live stream, and I want to thank you guys for a fun experience. Good night, all. Thank you, Palmetto, for being here and joining us for this experience. We look forward to having you back for future episodes of Watchalong. Just to give everyone a programming note, Anti-Quote is on Saturdays, 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Movie Watchalongs are normally on Fridays at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, unless otherwise, depending on who our guests are that week, we may switch up the schedule here and there. But 9 times out of 10, Fridays, 7 p.m., Saturdays, 12 p.m. Eastern. All of this is Eastern Time. Check your local listings. If you got to do the time zones configurations, you can do that at your leisure. But yeah, lots of movie watch-alongs coming your way very soon. And for the remainder of the year, it's going to be a lot of fun. Trust me, you're not going to want to miss out on it. Don't forget, we're on our road to 5,000. Hit the subscribe button. Tell all your friends about us. We'll have a live stream with giveaways that you, the person who's watching or listening to these programs, goes you eligible to listen to. We have shirts. We have hoodies. We got stickers in our Redbubble store. Link is in my link tree listed in the video description below, or you can find it in our social media bios. So make sure you check all that great stuff out. But yeah, here it is, folks. And Jason, your mission, so you choose to accept it. It's March Madness, Mission March Madness. 1 month, 3 impossible watch-alongs. Join us on Fridays, March the 6th, the 13th, and the 20th, celebrating 30 years of the original, 20 years of MI3. And then on March 20th, it will be the 15th anniversary of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, also known as Mission Impossible 4, in case you want to keep up with the numbers of this, of the installments of this franchise more specifically. But thank you for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, ring the bell to be notified when the videos go up or they go live. And happy 55th anniversary to the entire cast and crew of Dirty Harry.
This is the 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world. And it could blow your head clean off.
Get ready.
Do you feel lucky?
To get dirty.
Well, do you, punk?
Dirty Harry, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. The original tough guy is back and available for the first time in high definition.
Why do they call you Dirty Harry?
You're a killer, Harry. A maniac.
Man's got to know his limitations.
You are cold, bold Callahan with his great big 44.
Somehow you don't seem like the typical policeman.
I'm not. You want to play the game? You better know the rules, love.
Loaded with high-caliber special features, including all new interviews with Clint Eastwood.
I figured the fact that I even got in the movie business must have been somewhat controversial. I certainly was turned down by enough people.
New documentaries and exclusive new collectibles, including a Scorpio killer map and a Harry Callahan badge and wallet.
We're not just gonna let you walk out of here.
Who's we, sucker?
Smith, Wesson, and me.
Experience Dirty Harry like never before. Restored. remastered, and fully loaded.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Dirty Harry, the Ultimate Collector's Edition. Own it on Blu-ray and DVD Tuesday, June 3rd. Also available separately on DVD.